What's going on YouTube? Hanging out with Death Count, looking for parking. Just driving back from seeing The Dark Knight Rises in IMAX midnight show. This video, I could talk a lot about the movie. I just want to talk about the ending, and I want to talk about the plot holes that I saw. When I see the movie a second time, which I will, I'll probably find more. So let's start with just a few plot holes. How does Bruce Wayne, when he escapes from that prison in the Middle East or wherever it was, how the hell does he get back to Gotham? How does he find clothes? How does he board a plane? How's he there almost immediately? And how does he get into Gotham? The bridges were blown, and the military was at the points where you could get in or out. So how did he get past them? How is it if he had a broken vertebrae, a broken back, and the so-called surgeon in the prison, another inmate, he just hits his bone back into his back, and within a few months he's perfectly healed, and he's training, doing pull-ups and jumping around, and he's Batman. Is that realistic? I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk to a doctor about that. If you can have a broken vertebrae and broken bone that's sticking out of your back, can it be punched back in and then you just heal? Does that happen? And also, those things that helped him walk that were on his knees, when he escaped the prison, he didn't have those. And when he gets back to Gotham, he just found some lying around? Because he was walking fine when he got back. So, what's going on? What are the plot holes? I know there's a few, but I don't want this video to go on too long. So, let's jump to the ending. If you haven't seen the movie, don't watch this video yet. Okay? I'm warning you, don't blame me. Okay. Batman takes the nuclear bomb over the water, and it blows up. Now, they said it had a 6-mile radius. How the fuck did Batman get out of that and live? Because at the end, Michael Caine sees him, and he's alive. Now, I have two theories on that. One is, okay, somehow he lived. And now he's living his own life, not being Batman anymore. What is he doing? I don't know. Did he find love? Maybe. What I think is Batman really died, and Michael Caine, as Alfred, saw what he always wanted to see. The same way Bruce Wayne saw Ra's al Ghul while he was in the prison, that's how Michael Caine saw Bruce. It was just an image in his mind, what he always wanted to see. Because, I don't know, how could he have escaped a 6-mile wide nuclear bomb? How? Okay, he's Batman. But, come on. Let's be a little realistic here. How did he do it? I need to know this. I need to know. Now, but I don't know what ending is worse. Okay, let's say Batman dies, and Alfred seeing him is just a projection in his mind of what he always wanted to see. Right? Okay. So that means Batman's dead. That's not cool. Because that means if Batman Begins started when Bruce Wayne was 30, right? In the movie, he turns 30. And Dark Knight takes place at the most 4 or 5 years after that. At the most, I think it's 3 years. That means Batman was only around for 3 to 5 years total, right? It makes sense. Now, if he was only around for 3 to 5 years, what legend is there? What legacy? Because at the end of Dark Knight, he goes off for 8 years. Now, what's a better ending? Batman dies saving Gotham, and that's it for Batman. Or Batman lives but he chooses not to be Batman anymore. Now, being the comic book fan I am, I know Batman. I feel like I know him, even though he's a fictional character. Bruce Wayne can never not be Batman. Even in the Batman Beyond cartoon, and I read the comics and I watch the cartoons, I do everything. Even as an old man, he can't let go of being Batman. He just can't. It's his curse. So I don't believe Bruce Wayne would just go merrily live a life somewhere else. Can't believe that. I believe he died. That's a more satisfying ending when compared to the other one, even though I don't like both. Now, the thing about Blake, Officer Blake, being Robin, I think I was probably the only one in that theater who rolled my eyes at that point. Like, I think it's cool that no one wanted to include Robin in the story in some way, but he just forgot his whole backstory of being in the circus and losing his parents, him being an acrobat, so he's agile and all. Like, that's important, I think. That's important to the character of Dick Grayson, which, by the way, they didn't use that name for him. They said his name is Robin. That bothered me so much. I think I was the only person in the theater who wasn't clapping and who exhaled like, I think I was the only one. Now, would he make a cool Robin? Yeah, I like his spirit, but not in that fashion. Like, that's not the way. Now, I know this is Nolan's Batman movie, and it's not the comic book movie, but, dude, no. I'm sorry, no. Some things I could allow, some things I can't. I think I'm more pissed off about that than I am about Batman dying or living and not being Batman anymore. But that's my opinion. I don't even know if I made a point there. I like the ending as a movie. Batman, the movie, great. Batman, the comic book, this sucks. I hope you know what I mean by that. But besides that, it was still a great movie. Exciting movie. This is the only superhero movie where I really felt like my heart wasn't racing, but it was close to it. It was the first time I've ever felt the real suspense in a comic book movie. So, I think it should win Best Picture. I thought Tom Hardy was good. At first, I was laughing at the voice, and a lot of parts I didn't get, but he was good. He was definitely good. Catwoman, she's a lot sexier in motion than she is in photos. So, Anne Hathaway was good, even though they never call her Catwoman in the movie. I liked her. I think the best performance was from Michael Caine, and he was only in a few scenes. But that's my take. I think the ending is Batman really died, and Michael Caine saw what he wanted to see, which is Bruce Wayne living his life. I think that's more poetic. But Blake or Robin or Dick Grayson, whoever he is, he doesn't have the training to take Batman's role or be Robin. He don't. So it makes no sense for me. This video is 9 minutes almost, so I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to see the movie a second time. So we'll see if my opinion changes. If you stuck around, thanks. And that's it, man. I'm going to go to bed. Death Count out.